figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Well, then get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son! Oh, my son!
Zombie.
Oh, my son!
Zombie Nation. Zombie.
Oh, my son!
Zombie Nation.
Oh, my son! Oh, my son! Oh, my son!
Zombie.
Oh, my son!
Zombie Nation. Zombie. Zombie Nation.
Richtung Salzburg.
Zombie Nation.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Pittsburgh. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good running back. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Leggett in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Send a man in motion right. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
19 more yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it with Judkins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 more yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Again, it's Judkins. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Nix now on 1st and 10. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown Broncos. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Bronco swing. Check. Hey, check that. Ready.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Uh-oh. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain, that is a complete safety.
To the goal line and in. Josh down. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Steelers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set, check out.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
Play action. Now it's Leonard. That is caught for a throw. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Steelers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. A run, and here comes Judkins. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Gain of a yard. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
15 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Leonard to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Carney now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down and 7. Here's Nix to throw. Over the middle, he's got Liget. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard
Up the middle goes Judkins here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Back to throw is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Third and 9. They'll send Flowers in motion. Nix from the gun on third down. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
A big-time play for the Broncos.
36-yard
And
line.
even 30 yards. Here's Judkins. Whoa! And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
A gain of 22.
They get 22 yards there. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Nix. They'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. On second down, it's Nix. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all three downs.
And that is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up fourth down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Broncos get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31.
Leonard now on second down. He's got Fireman open on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
17 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. It is second and 6.
Second and 6.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
43-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go.
They'll try it now with Pacheco.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these fourth and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on fourth down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
On first down, Leonard. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Here's first and 10.
60, trap 60.
From the gun, here's Leonard. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carty's kick is good. And the Steelers will tie this game up here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Leggett in motion. Throw it. Nix. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here's a run with their tight end. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Steelers
Set to go now on first and 10.
at the 25-yard line.
Play action. Here is Leonard. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take it on in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 of the year.
Makes the score.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Their own 20-yard line.
They'll send Flowers in motion. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jaden Reed. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On the give, it's Judkins. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
That's good for Broncos.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. Space to run inside the 20. And he will score! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's touchdown number 31 on the year. It ties him with LaDainian Tomlinson for the most in a single season.
Makes the score Steelers 38, Broncos 17. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
They'll give it here to Judkins. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be 4th down. Nick's going to throw for it. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Shot alert. Here we go. Shot. Go get him. Cowboy 80. Check. Roll.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Leonard gonna throw for it. He's gonna air one out for Metcalf. And he will score again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Steelers are going to extend their lead.
Broncos 17.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick him away following the touchdown. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Kill.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 15.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
28-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
That's That's a gain of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, they go with Pacheco. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
It's 4th down.
Well, Mike, you hear the expression, plays getting blown up. Well, this is exactly what just happened here. A third and relatively short, and he ends up going the wrong direction.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next
He
week.
works free, right side. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
For the extra point.
The extra point, up and good. Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Hey, hey, check that. Here we go, set. Ready to work. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Check go. Hey, quick.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 7.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go for it and run option right. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
It's a gain of 18. And the Broncos first down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the left side and taken in by Down. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Denver.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And a much better result here. Give them 7, and it sets up 3rd down. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. A handoff to Pacheco. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They finish off the regular season.
Being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel that, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you soul, but still soul down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot. Been cooking with the sauce. Chef Curry with the boy. 360.